Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 15 of the July daily draws. It's the end of the week, so let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Gilded Royale, followed by an Oracle card from the Earthcraft Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. And today we will go there. And our card today is the Knight of Pentacles. So very grounded, very earthed, and very steady and sure is the way that we're approaching things now. So we may have had some inspiration, we may have had a spark of creativity, we may have been working away. Now maybe as we close the week, we're maybe putting some finishing touches to things. Maybe as we complete these things, we need to be not so much racing forward, but taking care, paying attention to detail, making sure that everything is fitting together the way it needs to, that we've not missed anything, that we've not overlooked something in what we're doing, and that we're making sure that we're getting it right. We're taking a sure and steady approach, which in the long term will pay off, because if we rush ahead, if we rush it and we miss things, then we'll only have to rectify it later, and that's going to take even more time, and will delay us doing other things. And so it pays to get it right now. And even if that means just slowing the pace a little, just maybe it's time just to slow down a bit as we reach the end of this week, just to say, right, okay, we've had a really busy week, but now we just need to pay attention to what we're doing. We need to, we've had a lot of activity, a lot of scurrying about, but maybe today is the day where we just need to take a moment and assess where we are and where we're going. He needs to know how to navigate. I love, we've got the squirrel there in the tree, and they're famous for the squirreling out is being easily distracted, and so we need to ignore the squirreling as much as we can, and focus and not be distracted by things that are around us. Because if he's paying attention to the squirrel, if he squirrels out with the squirrel, he may not see the obstacles in his path here, the fallen branches and everything that could trip him up. So that's why he needs to be going steadily and carefully and focused on where he's going and what he's doing, instead of looking around getting distracted, where then he won't notice these things that are in his path that he needs to be careful of and to navigate. He'll be able to navigate them quite easily, but he needs to be aware that they're there to be able to step over them. And to some degree, his horse may, so the universe and our guides may help us out to some degree, but we're the ones riding the horse. We're the ones, again, directing our path. So we're the ones that really have to focus on what's going on. And I think that's the message, is take the time to focus on what you're doing, even if it means slowing down a bit. And that might be seem counterproductive. It may go against your natural inclination, that you're thinking, well, I've got so much to do, I can't slow down. But maybe because you have got those things to do, you need to slow down enough to be able to pay more careful attention to what you're doing, so that you can get the details right, you can follow through carefully, and and try and keep the squirreling out moments to a minimum. We're not going to totally eliminate it. We all have those moments where we squirrel out during, we get distracted, or we lose our track of thought. But the key then is not to spend too much time doing that. That when we realize we're doing that, is to bring back our focus to what we're doing. So and keep that to a minimum. So you're not coming into a stop. You're still moving forward. You're still progressing forward, but maybe the pace is more of a considered, deliberate, focused, careful approach to things that we have, that this card is talking about today. So let's see what oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. And we'll go here. And our card is You Are Sacred. We are sacred. We are, each one of us, part of the universe, and thereby sacred in the sense that we are an important part, an essential part of the universe, and we need to remember that. Remember our self-value. You know, it's maybe we need to nurture our self-esteem. You know, all of us in our mind, body, and spirit are sacred. Each part of it is sacred, an expression of the life-giving source of the universe. So embrace yourself, because she's embracing herself. Love yourself. Know your self-worth. Know that you're worthy. And no one can take away that. They may try and put you down, but only you can. I mean, you can't take it away. It's still a fact, but you can take away the perception of it. So recognize the power within you to transform and to achieve and to be focused. You know, whatever the case, even if you do squirrel out, you're still sacred, you're still worthy. So give yourself a hug today. Embrace yourself and all that you are as you steadily move forward. Okay, so that's the message for today. I'll be back tomorrow as we start the weekend with day 16. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.